chosen ones, you have died and returned. This is not just a metaphor, it's a fact. You have left the old you behind and become a reborn power. 3 days. That was enough time for you to leave your weaknesses behind and rise like a phoenix from your own ashes. Even when everything seemed to be over, your inner strength taught you to breathe again. There is no more room for your old fears, your old limitations. You are today the shining example of those who once could not fall or rise. You carry a power that the world does not yet realize. Now is the time to rise. Take the first step of this ascension by writing 77 in the comments. This struggle, shaped by the twists of fate, is not just an ordinary conflict, but a reflection of the power your soul carries. The unexpected setbacks in your life are like the traces of a deep story coming to the surface. They are the projection of a great conflict that is invisible to the physical eye, but continues on the spiritual plane. Everyday struggles are not mere misfortune or coincidence. Each one is the touch of unknown hands trying to suppress the light hidden within you. In this invisible war that resonates in the depths of the universe, your mission draws you like a magnet to the center of a divine order and a cosmic balance. The light carried by your soul, like a lighthouse in the fog, threatens the order established by the shadows. Therefore, the attacks of the darkness against you are as inevitable as the collision of water against the current, because your presence shakes the roots of the order they have established. Many stories in history and mythology reflect this reality. The heroes who once defied the odds and shaped the future were not ordinary individuals. Because of the light they carried, they became a spark for change, a catalyst for transformation. Each hero who walks among the foggy stories of myths is a reflection of those who took part in this struggle. Their stories are echoes of your own spiritual struggle. But no matter how powerful the shadows may seem, the forces that stand against them are always ready. The divine order surrounds you like a protective circle. Sometimes it is a life that comes back from the brink of disaster. Sometimes it is a timely inspiration. Sometimes it is an unexpected peace that fills your soul at the most desperate moment. These are only parts of the silent intervention of the universe. Those invisible hands open your paths, remove obstacles, and support you, because your existence is not a coincidence, but an important part of a great story. All these moments are a reminder. The light within you cannot be extinguished. The challenges that life presents to you only show how bright this light is. You are the hero of this story. With the light you carry, you have the power to overcome every darkness. In your most difficult moments, you encounter an inexplicable energy within you. This power, which rises just when you are on the verge of exhaustion, reaches you from a divine source. This endurance is a gift that transcends human limits, a tangible sign of support far beyond your own endeavor. This path you are traveling serves not only you, but also a greater plan. This power within you is not only a divine intervention, but also a reminder of the value of your purpose. The events that come together in the complex fabric of life are no coincidence. If you see one path closing, you may feel another door quietly opening. The words of a stranger you meet unexpectedly can save you from your most desperate moments, or the opportunity you need appears in the midst of the predicament you find yourself in. These moments are the echoes of a divine touch on earth, reminding you that you are not alone. If you feel the abundance of divine love in your heart, now is the time to share it. You can help spread God's blessings by clicking the super thank you button on YouTube and contributing $20 or more. This divine gift will touch not only your life, but the souls of many through this platform. Each of you has a sacred place in God's grand design, and your generosity will be the fruit of our prayers. Act now. Share your blessings to glorify His kingdom, for you were created to do even greater things in God's loving hands. May God bless you. The meaning of these moments deepens when you realize that not everything in life is a coincidence. When you come back from the brink of an accident or see an obstacle in your path suddenly disappear, you feel that there is a working hand behind these events. Not only are you saved, but you question why this salvation happened for you. It is then that you realize that the divine is protecting you every step of the way, and you find courage in being part of that protection. While some people only realize the magnitude of the moments that have touched their lives much later, this realization is always a guide for you. Everyone you meet on your journey, even the smallest acts of kindness, meet you as part of a greater plan. Knowing that you are not alone on this journey helps you rediscover your light, even in the darkest moments. The fact that your existence has meaning, that you are protected and supported, is with you every step of the way. Your every movement is part of a pattern woven with meaning in the complex fabric of life. Sometimes those quiet whispers that rise from the depths of your heart, defying logic, are like an invisible hand trying to protect you or guide you to an opportunity. These momentary insights or sudden impulses to act can sometimes lead you to make critical decisions that change your path. These directions, which sometimes feel like intuition to you, are a divine compass that guides you on your journey. These subtle signs you feel in your life mean much more than simple coincidences. Every difficulty you face is an indication that you are not alone. The inexplicable peace that suddenly envelops you, the unexpected support, or the solution that appears just when you need it, is the silent song of the universe supporting you. Each is tangible proof that a greater battle is being won on your behalf. Even when you face threats beyond your powers, you know you are surrounded by protection and victory. The underlying principle of the universe is that justice always prevails. Every attempt to undermine your endeavors brings its own consequences. Although the forces that confront you may at first appear invincible, their plans may seem solid and determined. This is a deceptive image. The order of the universe ensures that truth will prevail, and every attempt to oppose the truth will eventually lead to its own destruction. Sometimes you can learn from the depths of history, sometimes from your own life experience. The laws of the universe do not change. Structures and individuals who believe themselves to be infinitely powerful gradually dissolve and disappear when they challenge this divine balance. In the same way, those who try to hinder you in your life are not on solid ground. Every wrong step they take reveals their own weaknesses. The power of truth, on the other hand, is as firm as the roots of a mountain. Neither time nor external forces can shake it. Darkness may shine temporarily, but it cannot cast a shadow on this light. As you move forward in your life, the power of the potential you carry enables you to overcome all obstacles. No matter how great the difficulties you face may seem, you are an integral part of a divine plan. This plan is too solidly structured to be disrupted by any obstacle. True power comes from being in harmony with the truth, which is like a light that pierces through any darkness, no matter how intricate the web. While evil conspires to control and create chaos, a soul in harmony with truth always has the power to subvert these plans. Your connection with the divine carries you forward even in every moment of hesitation. The strength of this bond makes the defeat of your opponents inevitable. Divine justice is never silent or inactive. On the contrary, it is constant and targeted. Every force that rises against you will eventually collapse under its own weight. No matter how solid the threats against you may seem, the ground on which they rest is actually fragile. The fundamental laws of the universe are immutable, and no destructive force can stand against them for long. War is not only a struggle that is imposed on you, it is part of a victory whose results are determined from the very beginning. Every victory also carries great responsibilities. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to strengthen you and bring you into deeper harmony with the mission you carry. These tests are not only meant to purify you, but to open the doors to greater tasks. Your spirit is sharpened in the process, your endurance is strengthened, and your commitment to the divine plan deepens. Imagine a lighthouse rising in the midst of a storm. No matter how fiercely the waves beat, that light stands firm, guiding ships that have lost their way. Faith serves as such a light in the chaos of life. Fear, on the other hand, tries to make you lose your way by enveloping you like those waves. But where does the power of the lighthouse come from? From its solid foundations, from the fact that it is unshakably built. Faith is that solid foundation that breaks the chains of fear and binds you with your true strength. Fear is one of the most powerful tools used to hold you back. It creeps into your life, trying to make you believe that you are not good enough, that you are too weak, too late, too lost. But I tell you, this is only an illusion. Fear is a shadow cast over reality, but shadows have no power. They disappear only when they meet the light. That's why faith is the antidote to fear. Faith is the anchor that keeps you steady in the chaos of life. Like standing on the summit of an unshakable mountain, it gives you the power to see beyond the chaos around you. Faith is not just a feeling of hope. It is a bridge that connects your soul to a true source of strength. When you cross this bridge, you realize that an inner guidance supports you even in the darkest moments. Faith enables man to transcend his natural limits because it works in harmony not only with the human mind, but with a greater divine power. Life is full of challenges that will push you, test you, and sometimes try to knock you down. But no matter how strong the storm blows, faith deepens your roots. Faith does not allow these storms to leave a permanent mark on you. On the contrary, they strengthen you. Dear brothers and sisters, may God's peace be upon you today. I am here to remind you of a profound truth. Our existence is grounded in God's divine plan, unshaken by the transient concerns of the world. As the Bible says, whatever is done in faith will return to God in abundant blessing. Luke 6:38. Like that great oak tree, our roots are deeply rooted in God's universal truth. Every step we take, every stand we take, is secured by His strength. And now, you are being offered the opportunity to be part of that blessing. When you use the Super Thank You button and donate $100, this gesture will come back to you 100-fold in abundance. While fear tries to chain your spirit and hold you in place, faith moves you into action. When fear tells you, you can't, faith tells you, you can. Therefore, faith is not only a shelter, but also an engine, a mechanism of forward movement. Where there is fear, courage, determination, and hope do not sprout. But with faith, fear is replaced by love, strength, and purpose. Every difficulty is an opportunity. Every obstacle becomes a staircase that you can climb with faith. Faith not only gives you strength, but also a direction, a focus, in the midst of chaos. This focus protects you from the chaos of life and steers your course towards the truth. Faith does not let the wind blow you away. It connects you to your center. Life will bring you storms, that is a certainty. But each storm carries with it a gift, the opportunity for growth, resilience, and renewal. Faith allows you to see this gift. Don't let fear freeze you in place. Believe that each step is part of a process that prepares you for a greater purpose. No matter how thick the chains of fear may seem, faith is the key to shatter them. And remember, faith is not a passive waiting. On the contrary, it is an active movement. Faith involves getting up every morning, taking the next right step, and always trusting in the divine plan. Faith lifts you up, fear pulls you down. It is only up to you to choose which one to allow. Finally, remember that faith is a light not only to you, but also to those around you. When you walk in faith, you inspire others to face their own fears. When you conquer fear, that victory becomes a sign of hope, not only for you, but for others as well. Faith not only keeps you steady in the midst of chaos, it also provides a safe harbor for others. Therefore, do not listen to the voice of fear. Your life is a journey to the top of a mountain, and faith is the guide. Every step, every breath, and every victory connects you to a greater power. Act with faith, because the summit that awaits you is more magnificent than fear can even imagine. Another important lesson is the necessity of alignment with a higher purpose. This alignment is like a shield that provides you with protection and guidance. Your daily rituals, prayers, and selfless acts are not merely superficial habits, but function as ways to connect to a divine flow. Throughout history, those who have made this connection have demonstrated unwavering determination, even in the most difficult circumstances. Finally, one should not forget the importance of humility. Victories are a means to serve those around you, not for personal gain. True leadership requires seeing power not as a tool, but as a means of service. Understanding that victory is an opportunity for the good of everyone around you, not just yourself, is the greatest virtue that distinguishes you from others. This is what the greatest leaders who have transformed the world have in common, using their power with compassion, wisdom, and divine purpose. In the complex fabric of life, every delay, every obstacle is part of an invisible process that prepares you for a greater purpose. Patience is one of the most important virtues to acquire along your journey. Although at times the waiting may feel heavy, this process prepares the ground for the greater plans that the divine order has in store for you. Each step develops the endurance and wisdom you need to realize your future goals. There are times when you may feel that you are alone, but this loneliness is never abandonment, but a call for growth and empowerment. No struggle is yours alone. Each individual is connected to the whole. Every challenge you face resonates with others and inspires them to rise up as well. This is why individual victories actually become a social upliftment. Your own journey becomes a light that touches the lives of others, and this light becomes a collective movement that dispels darkness. The universe is woven with a perfect balance down to the smallest details. This balance encompasses not only the visible world, but also all dimensions beyond existence. Any deviation can affect the entire system, in which case divine intervention comes into play to restore order. Any movement that is not in harmony with the truth challenges the fixed rules of the universal order. The role of divine power is not only to protect individuals, but to perpetuate the energy needed to maintain the entire balance. The nature of justice is built on the fact that every action creates its own consequences. The laws of the universe guarantee that every act that causes chaos will eventually be crushed under its own weight. In this process, the forces that protect you are not only an invisible shield, but also artists who reshape what is right. They harmonize all the conditions for your well-being and the smooth continuation of your journey. In moments of despair, the invisible support that surrounds you shows itself subtly, sometimes with an opportunity that comes your way, sometimes with a helping hand you never expected. These are not coincidences. They are subtle signs of the support the universe has designed for you. Every setback you encounter in life is a bridge for growth and transformation. Every seemingly chaotic event takes place in an orderly fashion that will eventually lead you to where you need to be. At every stage of your journey, remember that you are part of the bigger picture. Every step contributes to the benefit of not only you, but everyone around you. Every challenge you face is a contribution to the universal balance, part of a divine mechanism that works for the good of all existence. Your resilience and success is one of the unchanging parts of this great order. Each of your victories is a powerful echo woven into the fabric of a universal story, not just for you. The light you carry transforms not only your own journey, but also the lives of others. As you overcome the challenges you face, the results of these struggles ripple out around you. The power of your struggle creates a spark in the souls of those who witness it. Your courage inspires them with confidence, and your perseverance with inspiration. Your journey becomes a route, a map of hope for those who follow. The impact of your life is not limited to the present moment. Every step you take carries a seed of change that takes root in the future. As you build your own story, you leave a guide for future generations. Just as there was once someone who guided you, you are building an invisible bridge for those who come after you. Your life becomes a timeless legacy, a legacy that affects not only physical boundaries, but also spiritual realms. Every decision you make today is the beginning of a powerful change that will blossom in the future. When you look at your own life, you can see how the victories of the past have shaped the present. It was the struggles of people who opened paths for you, pushed boundaries, and illuminated your future. Similarly, your efforts today will touch souls you have never met or even imagined. Each struggle creates an eternal echo, and these echoes reverberate beyond time. Individual victories become a silent revolution that contributes to a collective awakening. You represent much more than a part of the transformation. Every advance in your life becomes a source of inspiration for communities, a turning point for global consciousness. The lives of figures like Martin Luther King Jr. or Nelson Mandela are examples of how personal struggles can lead to universal change. But this principle is not limited to great leaders. Your story, like theirs, is part of the transformation. Your victories become an energy that mobilizes others. Your victories are not just results, but a reflection of the spirit you carry throughout the process. The attitude you show when you struggle leaves an impact beyond the experiences you go through. When you act with humble conviction, deep grace, and determination, these qualities bring out the strength in others. Knowing that your life is not shaped by random events, but is part of a story that serves a purpose, brings a deep sense of peace and direction to both you and those watching. Your every step is the trace of a journey woven into the fabric of a divine plan. Your life is not only a struggle for existence, but also a clear manifestation of change, spiritual power, and divine flow. Every step you take is part of a larger story that resonates in the depths of the universe. Pay attention to the signs around you, repeated images, intensities of emotion that reflect an inner calling, or meaningful events that seem like coincidences actually point to a higher plan. These are moments of silent reminder of your mission and emphasize the importance of the road ahead. Seemingly inexplicable events point to an order that operates beyond your life. Unexpected opportunities, sudden wisdom, or last-minute dodges from danger show that the universe is working on your behalf. These events not only empower you, but also remind you how impressive your role is. The obstacles you face are attempts to challenge the power of the light you carry, but this light cannot be suppressed. No matter how intense the challenges, they are only a reflection of a great calling. Your mission is so firmly written that it surpasses all such resistance. You become by your life a concrete reflection of the divine will. When those around you see how you overcome your struggles, they witness not only your determination, but also the greatness of the invisible force that supports you. This allows your journey to become a beacon of hope for others. Your story becomes a transformative force, not only for you, but for all who hear it. Like history's most influential figures, your journey transcends the boundaries of time and space and becomes a source of inspiration. Every experience you have is much more than an ordinary event. Every seemingly small decision harbors a deep meaning. Every sign, every opportunity you encounter is a proof of the universe's support for you. The moments that come your way are part of a spiritual dance that draws you towards the big picture at the center of your life. Every choice you make is a thread woven into the fabric of this larger story. This journey requires not only belief, but also action. Every step you take carries a light beyond the darkness. Every choice you make sends a larger message to the universe. Your life is an example, a guide for others to be inspired by. The paths you traverse create a profound transformation that affects not only your own journey, but all the lives around you. Therefore, your existence is an integral part of this great story. Now is the time to share God's blessings by clicking the super thank you button on YouTube. You can contribute to His plan and be part of this divine mission with a donation of $100 or more. Every gift reflects God's generosity, and I believe it will return to you exponentially far beyond your expectations. Remember, His protection and blessing is on your every step and every donation. You become part of His divine plan. You are a strong, radiant being, unshakable as His mighty rock. Witness God's miracles, feel the fruits of your generosity in your soul, and illuminate the world with confidence and courage. Be blessed and let the light of the Lord guide your path. Your destiny is a reflection not only of your individual journey, but of the light and meaning you bring to this world. No matter how great the obstacles you face, their power is doomed to fade in the face of the divine order that supports you. You are not an ordinary traveler, but the bearer of a universal narrative. The efforts made to pull you down are actually a sign of how great the potential you carry is. No matter how dense the shadows appear, your light has the power to overcome them. This process is not only a struggle, but also a period of deep preparation. Every challenge you face is there to bring out the power within you and align you with a greater purpose. Every experience you go through is part of a larger plan, which proves that you have been chosen to serve a divine purpose. Therefore, remember that every trial you face is a silent reminder of the importance of the mission you carry. Your destiny is not written just for you. its impact is powerful enough to change the lives around you. Each victory you win instills hope in those who witness you and encourages them to find courage in their own path. Your every step, as part of the divine order, creates meaningful changes in the world. So share your story as a source of light. Your words and actions are powerful enough to guide other souls. There is one truth that should not be forgotten. You are never alone on this journey. An invisible support system accompanies you, even in your most difficult moments. No matter how great the obstacles you face, there is always a force moving with you to overcome them. This power not only protects you, but also ensures the fulfillment of your mission. Your life is a tangible proof of faith and commitment. Your victories inspire not only your journey, but the journey of all who bear witness. The light you carry makes the world a fairer, brighter place at every step. Your destiny includes not only surviving, but leaving an impressive legacy. Your every moment bears the trace of a great plan, and this trace creates a wave that transforms the world.